Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're having a lovely day. Today's video we're gonna be getting to know me a little bit better. I've asked you guys for some questions on Instagram and you came through, you sent me quite a few, so I'm gonna answer them for you and maybe you'll find out something that you've been wanting to know. If not, you should probably follow me on Instagram so you're ready for next time, okay? So yeah, I've got quite a few to go through. What has your self-care routine been during lockdown? In all honesty, I haven't really had an agenda because I feel like I'm taking every day as it comes. Some days I literally just need to lie in bed all day, and like if I'm having a really bad day for my anxiety, I just need to lie in bed all day and try and do whatever I want, like watching films or reading. I bought myself a Kindle actually, so that I can read a bit more because that really distracts me. A lot of the time I'm trying to stay away from my phone. I have set up downtime on my phone as well, so from 9 PM at night to 9 AM in the morning I can't access any of my apps apart from like messages, phone calls, and the clock, like your most important ones basically. So like I can't scroll through Instagram, like it comes up with a little thing saying like, do you want to turn off the limit, and then I'll just say like, oh, 1 more minute or 15 more minutes, or I'll say like, or I'll exit out of it because I don't want to ruin it by starting to like scroll through things, because I know that the media is really having an effect on me. So like seeing news articles and like scare stories and stuff during lockdown, so trying to avoid all that. That's basically like my #1 tip for what I've been doing. And yeah, like some days I'll be really productive. Like I found that I've been literally going like this, so like I'll have a really productive day where I like get up at 8:30 in the morning, which is early for me by the way, and I'll spend all day like doing loads of bits and bobs. Like the last 2 days I've been colouring my hair. Today I've been filming videos all day. One day I literally read a whole book in a day. Like there's loads of stuff that I've been doing, but then there is literally some days where I just want to crawl into bed. Like I'll get out of bed, have some breakfast, and I just crawl back into bed and I'm there for the rest of the day. So I think that people are painting a false picture by saying that, you know, get up, do this, do that, it's great, you know, this is the time that you can really focus on your fitness. Like no, as long as you get through today, just however is best for you. If all you did was breathe today, you did a great job, because you know, this isn't a time that is easy on a lot of people. Seeing all these other people do amazing things is like, well, why am I not doing that? So like just scroll through TikTok for a few hours. I'm not judging you, okay? You do whatever you need to do. Sending my love. Someone asked, how did me and Jessie meet? We used to work together. We worked in a call centre. Me and Jessie got together in August 2016. So we've been together 4 years this year. Great. But yeah, we met at work. We used to work together. We were on the same team in work. So he's sitting next to me and we were with our headsets on, having some calls and poking fun at each other. Yeah, young love. Someone said, where's your favourite place to eat in Bristol? I'm a creature of habit, so I tend to go back to the same places. Atomic Burger is the first one that comes to mind. It is my favourite burger. I have the Frito Bandito. Anywhere I can have a burger, chips and a milkshake, I'm down. I've had a couple of people ask me what's the first thing I'll be doing after lockdown, so kind of similar to the last thing. I'll just be going out with Jessie, having some nice food and going to the cinema. It's my favourite thing to do. Have the little luxuries that we maybe took for granted beforehand. Apologies if the angle has changed slightly, guys. I've just had to change my battery because I was flashing red. Why did you get your lips done? You were beautiful before, you still are now. Thank you. But what made you? I'm not promoting it to anybody. I'm not promoting it to anybody. It's just how I feel. My lips were a decent enough size and they pretty much kept the shape. I've just added some volume to them, but I just feel like it proportions up my face very well. I just thought I would try it and it was what I wanted. I did have my chin filled once, but it's dissolved now and I haven't bothered to have it done since. It didn't make that much of a difference to me. So yeah, just the lips. It's whatever your personal preference is, whether you get them done or not. I didn't get them done for anybody else. I didn't get them done because Sarah down the road had them done last week and I decided they looked really nice, so I wanted them done. I just had them done because I decided I wanted to try and experiment and stuff. So I had another one that's like opinions on filler / surgery. Pretty much the same thing. It's your body, do what you want with it. Make sure that it's something that you think about for a while as well, to make sure that it's not just a phase you're going through. Ultimately, make sure you're making good decisions. It's your money, it's your body, but make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Favourite holiday destination? I haven't been to many places. I'm not really a long haul kind of gal. I've never been long haul. The longest flight I've been on was 4 hours to Morocco in Africa. But I've always grown up knowing Spain quite well. My grandparents used to live out there, and through that their home is still in the family. So I've spent a lot of childhood like knowing that area of Spain. It's Torrevieja area. I like Spain. That's a good one. Hopefully when lockdown's over, we are looking to book a trip to Cape Verde. So if you've been to Cape Verde, let me know what your opinions were on it, because I'd be very interested to hear. I don't know anyone in my personal life who's actually been, so I'd appreciate some opinions, some tips. Which hotel did you stay at? Would you recommend? Because we're looking into it. Where do you want to live in the future? Honestly, like Bristol. I like it here. I think this is a sick city. If I had to move within the UK and I wasn't allowed to stay in Bristol, I'd pick Manchester. And if I had to move somewhere abroad, I'd pick Amsterdam. But ultimately, I'll probably stay in Bristol. Kids? Question mark, question mark. No, I don't have any. I don't. I'm not planning on any right now, but yes, eventually I would like children. I would like to. I already have their names picked out. Marriage. Yes, I would like to get married one day. I don't know, I just feel like I came into, like when I was like 18 and 19, I used to think like, oh, my 20s, like when I'm 20 this, I'm gonna be this, and when I'm this, I'm gonna be that. It's like, while I'm 22 now, 23 this year, and I haven't even moved out of my house, like my family home yet. So I feel like everyone's got their own timeline, and I'm learning just to trust that rather than like seeing it as like I've failed of my plan. Seeing how things go. I'm quite chilled about it now, more than I've ever been before, to be honest. Just trust the process. CEO of trust the process, guys. How did you meet your boyfriend? Just told you, I met him at work. If you could have one makeup product for the rest of your life, what would it be? Now, I could have this debate with you for hours, but ultimately I will say mascara, because even if you're having a bad skin day, pop some mascara on and boom, you look great. Instead of like flat, you just look like you've got a little twinkle in your eye. So if I could only have one, it would be mascara, and specifically probably the mascara that I've used most recently, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes mascara. If you haven't seen my everyday makeup routine, I will link it down below. Go and watch it. Thank you. How do you take your pictures? Is it the iPhone, and do you use the front facing camera or back as they flip? I take my pictures a mixture of ways. I'm gonna get my Instagram up and I'll tell you how I took each one. So my most recent one, where I've got the pink hair, I actually took on my phone front camera. I set it up on my tripod and I click a video. If you haven't tried this yet, stop taking pictures and just video record and then take screen grabs, because it's just so much easier and you're not stood there for as long. Like I can like take a 2-minute video of just posing for 2 minutes essentially, and go back through and see what worked and what didn't, and then come back if I need to, and then I'm done within like 5 minutes and I can sit and start editing the picture and it's up. Whereas if you take pictures, it's like have a look, don't like any of them, let's try some more, you know. So start videoing your pictures, guys. I'll sometimes use the front camera. I never really use the back camera, if I'm honest. I'm just not that skilled at it. So yeah, I'll use the front camera, and I'll use my camera that you're on as well. So like that was taken on this camera, because I've got a flip up screen. It's the Canon G7X Mark II, so I can flip the screen up and I can like see what I'm doing. That was taken on my camera by Jessie. Sometimes I use the back camera, like this is an iPhone picture with the back camera, but that's only if like I'm out and I just hand my phone to like my friend or my boyfriend. I'll be like, can you grab some pictures of me? That's pretty much it. And I have one more question. How did you get into doing YouTube? So I think I've spoken about this quite a bit, to be honest, but it's basically, I've always loved YouTube. I've always loved it. Like I was one of like OG, like back in Zoella days. I've watched it ever since then, like since I was like 12, 13. And I've always really enjoyed YouTube and social media for that matter of fact. I remember when YouTube and Instagram, like the old icons they used to have on like the iPod Touch, and when I had my iPod Touch I used to go around the fields and like take up close pictures of like daffodils and stuff, and like Instagram it with all my little things and think I was some like pro photographer. I've always liked the creativeness of social media. I'm not creative in like real life when it comes to like drawing or anything like that, so I don't know, this is my way of like creating. So I've always enjoyed the idea of doing it, and I created a blog. I actually used to do like a written blog for like, I did it for like less than a year. But I remember like when I first put my link of my blog out there, I had like 400 views in like one day or something on my blog, and I thought that was amazing. Like literally like was like, oh, this is incredible. But fun fact, the only reason I started the blog was because I was too nervous to start doing YouTube, because I've always worried about what people who know me or knew me in real life would think. And honestly, like, I don't feel like that anymore. I've just learned to stop caring so much. Then I tinkled with doing some like Instagram videos. I don't have them anymore. I think I delete them off my phone as well, but I tinkered around with some Instagram videos, like doing my makeup in like 60 seconds, that sort of thing, like a little time-lapse clip. But I always felt like it was just like filling the void that I really wanted to do YouTube, and was trying to like fill the void with like trying other things. But really I knew that I wanted to do this all along, and it was just about plucking up the courage in the end. When me and Jess did our multi-city trip to Prague and Amsterdam, I was like, great, travel vlogs, a nice easy one to get into. It's not just me talking to the camera for half an hour like you're seeing. Like, I don't know, like people would actually view it as helpful, maybe interesting. Maybe I didn't have as much confidence that I could be interesting in the first bit. I don't really know, but yeah, so I thought a travel vlog was a nice and easy way to start, and that's the first video that's on my channel, so you can go back and watch my very first edit. And I remember that video took me like 4 days to edit, like hours and hours on end on Adobe Premiere Pro, which is not easy for beginners, by the way. And I sat there for hours trying to edit that video so that it was perfect. Unless you've got a following on like Instagram or something already, if you're starting from scratch like someone like me, come on here with something to offer. So mine was a travel vlog with tips and stuff. So, and then slowly I molded it to be more towards me. As weird as it is, like some people are actually choosing to watch me and like what I do. Like I watch YouTubers because I'm interested in their lives and stuff. So yeah, like you can start off with something that like is helpful, offering a service or a tip, or you know, and then mold your channel around you. Do what you want to do, take it somewhere from there. Like makeup reviews or product reviews are really good places to start as well. You don't have to go out buying fancy equipment. I got my ring light for Christmas the year I started doing YouTube. I asked for it as a Christmas present. I did invest in my camera, to be fair, but yeah, this is all I use. I don't have a fancy microphone, I just have this ring light, camera and a tripod, which I got for this Christmas. So, you know, it takes a while to build up. I realised you didn't ask for any of this, you just asked how I started getting into YouTube, but I'm assuming that I know that I would have asked that question to someone who, because I wanted to know like where they started, because I wanted to start. So just in case any of you do, then that's what I did. Anyway guys, that was the final question. So I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about me, having a chat with me. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Please let me know if you liked the video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram so you can get involved next time I do a Q&A or like an assumptions video, like something interesting. I'm gonna conclude the video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give the video a like if you did. Please turn the subscribe button from red to grey if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate if you subscribed. That would be wonderful. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!